All right, everyone. So I wasn't gonna make another video tonight, but since a lot of shit's been going on in the YWC, I thought I'd talk about it. Two things actually. Number one, last night and even some today, NBA Twitter, and we all know how NBA Twitter begin, but NBA Twitter went absolutely ape shit on Chris Jericho last night. Now, Chris Jericho, MJF, they fought Top Flight, who, in my opinion, is a really, really great tag team in the future. They got really lots of potential. Obviously, they have, rooms to improvement, but we all do. And but I think that they could be a great tag team. But the thing about Jericho is, so obviously we all know Jericho. Jericho has went through a transformation for the past few years. Obviously, Jericho has went from being that lean guy to the six-pack to, well, as you can see in the image, Jericho is not exactly, you know what I mean? And I don't want to put this at fat shaming because, you know what I mean? Because I'm not here to fat shame Jericho. Jericho, could still put on those great matches. Jericho, he still does what he does. It's Chris Jericho, baby. But I just found it so funny that how so many fans were just ripping on Jericho last night, dude. And these weren't even wrestling fans, because you had the Celtics and the Bucks playing AEW's Dynamite, so obviously they watched it and they saw Jericho and they were all like, "Yo, bro, like what the hell's up with Jericho, man? Like Jericho, I don't remember Jericho being like this." You know what I mean? It's weird because last year, it was, when Brock Lesnar won the Money in the Bank, Jericho actually tweeted that Lesnar needs to lose the gut. He was basically calling Brock Lesnar fat, which is kind of ironic because Chris Jericho himself is a little, flabby. Jericho's been drinking, too much of the bubbly, and Jericho, man, he's turning 50 next November in 21. So, he just, hey, it's his body, it's his body. But Jericho could go to the gym, he could, just to lose, some of the weight, and I don't want to put it like I'm fat shaming because I'm just saying that I just found it funny how Jericho just got basically fat shamed by the NBA Twitter community. And let me tell you something, bro. Nobody is safe in the NBA Twitter. Like, no one is safe, But the second thing I wanted to talk about, like I said, I wasn't expecting to make another video. By the way, if you haven't seen my top 10 WWE matches for 2020, go see that. Subscribe to the channel. Dude, I put a lot of effort in that video, bro. Like, no joke. And I don't hardly do any editing. But here's the thing, bro. So, Plana Productions, who is one of the big YouTubers in the YWC, put out a video entitled that I can't support AEW anymore. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, well, holy shit, I wonder what AEW done to make Plana not support them anymore. But then I saw how they basically flagged all his videos. Well, most of his AEW stuff. And what the videos were him basically not shitting on AEW, but like that criticism given to AEW. One of the videos was Chris Jericho, how the Chris Jericho character now it's boring and he's not that fun anymore. He's not serious. He's monotone. He's just stale. And then he even talked about Miro, which I actually agree with in my opinion. Miro with the gaming character, I understand he has to be built and everything, but like, Miro, he's supposed to come in and be this dominant badass, which I know they're trying to make, but he can't be with Kip Sabian. You know what I mean? Like, I love, Kip Sabian. To me, it's just, I don't really care about Kip Sabian. I don't want Kip Sabian to lose his job, but it's like, I just Miro and Kip Sabian. I think Miro should be a one-man show, in my opinion, not with a tag team. And, yeah, so he flagged his videos. They even did the same thing with the elitists. They even copyrighted some of his videos, And then they did the same thing to this one channel in the YWC, Tranquilo Club. I think that's what it's called. And he does like and he really goes like really deep into those AEW videos, you know, and even sometimes NXT, but mostly AEW. So it's just crazy because most of these videos happen to be them talking down on AEW, and the fans are looking at this. Even Christian Miracle, who's another YouTuber in the YWC, was saying about how he's not doing no more AEW videos because of this, because you know he does the sins, and if he puts it in there, he might get copyrighted. And Christian Miracle, he gives AEW their stuff too, but we have to. In order for the company to grow, you gotta get the good and the bad. That's how we improve in life. You know what I'm saying? We take it, and then when people give us feedback and they tell us what we can develop and like what can we do to improve our craft. Then that's what we need to do, man. And a lot of people feel like what AEW is doing, it's like they don't want to listen to the negative feedback. Like they think that we can do what themselves. You know what I mean? Like some are looking at this situation like as AEW being really petty and like, oh my goodness, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy, bro. So I'm sitting here like looking at all this here, and I was gonna make a video about this because it was coming out, but then my top 10 wrestling videos, like I said, go check that out, just got dropped. So I said I'll make a video later on in the night. But it's crazy, bro. Like I said, I don't want to waste any more time. It's just crazy. And maybe I think Plon ended up saying how it was a TNT problem, but it's just crazy, man. So that's my thoughts on the whole situation. As for Jericho, lose the gut a little bit, maybe he lose a little bit of weight. In my opinion, I will admit he does look a little flabby. Love you, Jericho, but you're still great. But I think you need to tone down on the bubbly. But hey, we're coming on a new year, 2021. Maybe Jericho's New Year's revolution could be stop drinking all the bubbly too much. I mean, he can still have it, but he doesn't need to drink it all the time. So, anyways, y'all, like I said again, subscribe to the channel, and since it's my second video, Merry Christmas, and everyone spend time with your families, your loved ones in these terrible times, and I will catch you guys back on the flip side. So, yeah.